he? Check this out.
Whoa. Dude!
Where were you?
Man, that's fucking weird.
Oh my God, that's crazy. I was looking for you, like all of a sudden you just freaking showed up out of nowhere.
Man, I don't know about you, dude. I don't know. What's up, guys? This is Brian.
Jesse.
You're watching MMA the hard way. In the car. Indianapolis, Indiana?
Yep.
Is it?
Yep.
UFC, Fight Night 27. Another freebie on Fox Sports 1.
Great card coming.
Yeah, you know, I mean, after the Fight Night 26, it's going to be hard to come up with that kind of star power right out of the gates. But, you know, we got some pretty good ones when you start looking at it.
You got some good ones. You got some good ones.
So we're going to break down the main fight. If you haven't seen our pre-fight show, just click on this link right here, and you can take a look at that. This time we're going to break down the main card.
Right on. So the first fight on the main card is Takeya Mizugaki versus Erik Perez. Yeah. Now, this one intrigues me. You know, Takeya is ranked at number 11, and Erik Perez is 30, so they're kind of close to each other. Mm-hmm. What's going to be great about this fight is we're going to see how good Erik's gas tank is, because Mizugaki, he was one of the first people to take Miguel Anjos 5 rounds, which was unheard of back in the WEC days.
Yeah.
But you know,
he was peaking.
Yep. Mitsugaki's got to be careful because Erik Perez got the fastest knockout in Bantamweight history, 17 seconds.
Yeah, he's been on a tear lately.
5-win streak.
You know, a lot of people say the last time Mizugaki fought was when he fought Brian Caraway, and Brian Caraway was actually kind of at least won one of the rounds. And I remember he was in his corner. Misha was cornering him, and he kind of thought he had it, and he was just, let's just clinch him in the third.
Yeah.
And it was like, what?
Yeah.
He could have won that fight. Yeah. So, you know, he's ranked 11, but I think Perez might end up getting a ranking adjustment at the end of this.
Yeah, especially if he pulls another fast KO like he did last time.
Yeah.
Then
next up we got middleweights, huh?
Yep. Brad Tavares versus Bubba McDaniels.
Yeah, you know, I was looking back at Brad Tavares, and I was remembering, you know, it's hard. You know, some of these guys have been in the UFC so long, you forget they actually started off as Ultimate Fighters, guys.
Yep.
And the fight that's after this is Court McGee, which we'll get to.
Yeah.
He would have gone to the finals, but Court McGee beat him in the house.
Yes.
Fighter.
Which is pretty weird conundrum they got going on.
Like the last time he even lost.
Yeah.
Well, last time he lost was to Aaron Simpson.
Yeah.
But since then, 3-fight win streak.
3-fight win streak. Yep. And
Bubba.
Oh man, what I mean, 5-win streak. I mean, it's just, you know, we'll see what how this turns out.
Yeah. You know what's funny is that Bubba McDaniel is ranked at 48th in his weight class. Brad Tavares at 33. Bubba's coming in as a big-time underdog.
Yeah.
And it's like, okay, what are they trying to do here?
And that kind of intrigues me because I want to see how that pans out. Up next after that, you got Court McGee versus Robert Whittaker. Now, Court McGee, you know, basically, you know, of course, he's an ultimate fighter, you know, tough winner. Robert Whittaker is like a slayer of that. He beat Colton Smith, who was a tough fighter, and you know, basically he's about to try and TKO another tough, you know, winner in Court McGee. So you know, basically this is like the best of the tough fighters, which is pretty intriguing if you ask me. Yeah. And like you mentioned, you know, Court McGee did beat, you know, Brad Tavares, you know, got him out of the ends.
Yeah. So you know, both these guys are actually. You know, Court McGee's 28. Robert Whittaker's only 22.
He's young.
I think a lot of people don't realize that he's young.
He's young.
And he's doing well. And, you know, Court McGee's got 18 fights. Robert Whittaker's got 13 fights. They're both kind of up-and-coming, middle of the packers. But I think Robert Whittaker's really going to have to show himself because if there's one thing Court McGee can be tested to is that he's durable.
Yeah, he's very durable. Pit fighter, you know how they train.
Yeah.
No fancy air conditioning stuff for them,
Yeah, I'm really looking forward to this next one.
Next up is Brian Melancon versus Kelvin Gastelum, another tough fighter.
Yeah, Brian Melancon, everybody, his last time he fought was Seth Basinski. I remember when we broke that fight down, and we were thinking, oh man, Seth Basinski,
I was about to say that.
And he's going to run through this guy. He got knocked out with his eyes open.
Yes.
Melancon was it was like, whoa, who's this guy?
Yeah, he basically came out and put an exclamation mark.
So his last fight was this guy that's up in the ranked in the 20s, and now they're putting him up against Kelvin Gastelum, who's ranked 202.
Yeah.
You know what that tells me? Oh, and Gastelum is ranked. I mean, the Vegas odds are coming in at -200.
I saw that.
Which tells me that Vegas is saying this kid is undervalued.
Yeah.
Oh snap!
And Kevin,
what's going to happen to this kid?
Kevin, there's still question marks because Kevin, beat Uriah Hall, but they're saying, Uriah Hall looked like he choked. So this is going to be like the actual real test.
Yeah, he's undefeated. He's the only undefeated fighter on the entire card.
Yep.
6-0.
Yep.
So, we'll see.
Up next is Rafael dos Anjos versus Donald Cerrone. What can you say about that? That's just going to be an explosive fight.
They both have an even 25 fights apiece on their as professionals. Been around for a while.
Rafael's beaten Dunham. Bocek. I mean, he's on a tear.
4 in a row. Yeah.
Donald Cerrone. He's on a. Besides that little Diaz and Perez, he's been slaying people. So. Maybe if he beats Rafael decisively, maybe a title mix again.
Yeah, I think that this is one of those where each of these guys, I think, is 2 convincing wins away from.
I agree with you.
Yeah.
So that might be possible fight of the night there.
I gotta say, I think you're right there.
And then up next, another possible contender for fight of the night: Carlos Condit versus Mark Kampmann.
Boy.
Kampmann wants to rebound from Johnny Hendricks little situation there.
Yeah.
And Carlos Condit, of course, you know what? He's except for those last 2 little hiccups you've had, but come on, GSP, what can you say?
Yeah, I think that his last 2 fights are going to make him a better fighter. I think that he's probably taking those things. And, he's coming from one of the greatest camps in the world at Jackson's. And I think that Condit is going to blow us all away. And I think he's literally going to run right through Kampmann.
He's going to put an exclamation mark on the first win. So there's no ifs, ands, or buts.
Vicious. I think it's just going to be vicious.
He's going to put an exclamation mark once again. Maybe 1 fight, maybe 2 away from title shot.
Yeah, I believe so. I think the winner of this fight is definitely...
title contention talk,
Yep, there we
go.
So,
great card. It's free. What can you say? Any little words, my friend?
Well, just, lots of new subscribers and fantastic. We really want to know what you have to say. Again, thanks to Fight Matrix for all of their help.
Best stats.
All people need to know, share this, please, because all people need to know is this is the best damn card breakdown show there is.
We get to the point and we keep it simple and we keep it friendly.
Yeah, man. I'm still trying to figure out how the heck did I just sort of show up here out of nowhere, dude.
I don't know. I was thinking the same thing.
What did you do anyways?
Well, all I did is I was just looking around for you, and then I just went like this.